Hello, this is Mythworks, and this is my tribute to my very first Twitch follower. I figured I'm gonna do my very first subscriber one too on YouTube channel, and I already have one, so too late. Don't be too sorry for it, because the very first subscriber on Twitch is also gonna get a graffiti all to itself, to oneself, to itself. Do humans say it to oneself? To themselves? Weird thing. I'll have to find a human and ask. Anyway, I am Mythworks and I do paintings, digital paintings. Point is, I'm not a pro. I'm old. Like really old. Like 1265. I was old back then. And now I'm even older, like a lot older. Anyway. Age does not matter. When it comes to your passion, when it comes to the things you like to do, or for example, you would like to learn something, for example, welding, go for it. Even if you're 95, just go for it. It's a fun skill. I learned it, really. Crafting and creating. It's probably the most fun things to do in all existence, because you can create new existence. Sculpture is very useful skill to get. Painting is probably not so much. But when you think about a second time, painting like this, and this painting to be more precise, it's really not painting, it's a drawing actually. Anyways, this can be used to directly print onto the one and only thing that is a t-shirt. I should probably write myself something like a plan. Anyways, so if you want to learn some skills, for example, create a t-shirt, but you don't really want to do that thing that everybody does, you only want to do something more unique, like write something that everybody else writes, but in your way. So you steal a style from a graffiti artist, and graffiti artist's style is like their blood and bone marrow. And I checked, it actually is. A few have died, but you know, there's plenty where that came from. Right, where was I? Yes, the tribute. The tribute is made in graffiti style, which is probably one of the earliest ones I've ever encountered. It's very, very simple. It's just layering letters and numbers, one atop another. Actually, it's beneath another. Oh, who cares? Anyway, this style is very simple. It's very easy to do, and it looks decent if you play around the forms, play around with stuff. You're gonna see. Now, the secret sauce to drawing is repetition. As I said before, I'm pretty old, but I mustered some really good mustard and decided that I'm gonna go back to drawing, because in my youth I liked to draw and it was pretty decent. Actually, it was awful. It was simple. I was drawing worst, not worst, worse, just worse. Yeah, it's just worse than some 3-year-olds. Of course, back then I was a 3-year-old myself, but that doesn't mean anything, because now I'm 3 decades older and I still enjoy painting, drawing, and doing all that kind of stuff. I did some designs for t-shirts and sportswear, but it was all for some little shop that just went busted relatively fast, because they just couldn't get any sales, I suppose. Well, they probably were on the wrong place and the wrong time. It happens. And recently I learned that being in the wrong place at the wrong time can actually break your psyche. Relatively easy. And it's not even funny. So I asked myself what I want to do, and I wanted to paint. To paint the landscapes, then maybe go to character creation, and maybe eventually go back to designing some clothing. And I'm not talking about, actual clothes designing, like where things has to be sewn together or whatever. No, I'm not a seamstress. But essentially what I'm trying to achieve is something that you're seeing on a screen. Beautiful, tranquil views that can be easily printed onto a t-shirt. For example, Giuseppe can have his own name, or rather a username, directly on his t-shirt. I should probably add my own name somewhere, right? Because, it's all about being unique or pretending to be unique. Anyway, MythWorks is awesome. Have a nice day, and don't forget, check me out on Twitch, subscribe to my channel, and have a nice life.